Hey, what's up YouTube? This is DaVinci and welcome to episode 6 of Belir the Hunted. When we left off, I had just cleared out yet another hive of bandits. After that, it was off to Whiterun to pick up a new quest. This time the goal was to help a woman named Sadia deal with some assassins that had followed her to Whiterun all the way from Hammerfell.
They found me?
But I wasn't really interested in clearing out yet another cave full of evildoers. I decided to choose the second option, to betray Sadia, or at least appear to. And that meant a long trek out to a remote place called Rorikstead. And just like that, the trap was laid. But I had other ideas. I hatched a scheme to assassinate the assassin. I leveled up and added deadly aim to my arsenal. All I had to do now was beat Sadia down to the stables. I set up amongst the rocks and took aim at the assassin while he lay in wait for Sadia. And though my first shot wasn't lethal, it did whittle his health bar down to about half. I had another surprise in store for him as he tried to close to within melee range. The old paralysis poison trick, which was made all the easier by the fact that he got stuck on a rock on his way over. I made short work of him after that and claimed his twin scimitars as my own. They were a pretty substantial upgrade over the 2 Imperial blades that I'd been using ever since the game's intro. After that, all that was left to do was turn in the quest and head on back to Rorikstead for a new one. The innkeeper set me on the trail of a new quest, and I was off to Windhelm. I spotted some big game along the way and did a little hunting to stay sharp with the bow. I also picked up every plant I could along the way. I was determined to improve my alchemy skill until I could make the most dangerous poisons possible. But when I stopped at the White Phial to mix ingredients and buy and sell potions, I was waylaid by a whole new quest. It seems a rather unpleasant fellow needed me to recover an artifact known as the White Phial for him. And so I was off to another dungeon in search of adventure and loot. Alright, so here we are inside the Forsaken Cave. Begin my stealthy descent and find this White Phial for an alchemist who frankly is not a very pleasant individual. As per usual, I'll be making my way through the fortress entirely in stealth mode, or nearly. Looks like we got some kind of wolf sentry up ahead. Nearly entirely in stealth mode, not only because that's, how I like to play the game, but also because in order to improve your stealth, you need to use your stealth like everything else in Skyrim. So let's see if we can apparently ice wolves are tougher than regular wolves. Okay. Well, I'm pretty unimpressed with my performance thus far. Off to a bad start, and sounds like there's another wolf around here somewhere too, so. Clearly, I need yet another bow upgrade or something, because even though I now get 3 times damage instead of 2 times damage on a sneak attack with the bow, I'm still not able to kill anything in one shot. And I can't get any of my arrows back either. So this is kind of an alchemical quest, I guess, if there is any such a thing. I was sent on it by an alchemist, the White Phial, the item in question is supposed to be some sort of an alchemical artifact, and I don't know, maybe the reward will be alchemy based as well. Here's another spiral staircase. Hopefully a bunch of Skaven don't come running through like they did the last time I was on one of these. Alright, successfully navigated the staircase. See what other dangers lie ahead. We've got a romantic candlelit setting. That's always nice. Bring a date to a wolf-infested cave / ruins. Kind of makes you wonder who lights and maintains all these candles. Like, is there some very romantic bandit, or oh, we got some pressure plates here. Do the undead just enjoy the warm glow of candlelight? Uh-oh. Speaking of the undead, let's see if we can get him to trigger this trap. Okay, not nearly as sturdy as an ice wolf. Who else is around here? I seem to be at least partially there we go. Okay. And see, look at that. Already the stealth is paying dividends. Looks like I'm at 44. I'd like to get to 50, and then I might move on to some of the more substantial quests. Someone patrolling? It sounds like there's purposeful footsteps. Alright, let's see if I can do a little bit better job of not being seen. My stealth is slipping. Last few bandit caves I've done quite well. I don't know if the undead have better... Oh, here we go. Well, that guy didn't see me. I love it when they fall with one shot. Anyway, as I was saying, I was doing better with the bandits than I have done so far this time around. So either I'm getting worse at being stealthy, or maybe they have a higher ability to detect. I'm not sure. What do we got here? Some tools. Don't need those. Alright. I think it's time to just get out the old sword. Let's test out these fancy new scimitar. Yeah, pretty snazzy. Thank you, Hammerfell Assassin, for gifting me these lovely scimitars. Alright, down the corridor there, looks like we've got our next opponent. And I'll just get out the old bow and wait patiently for him to step into view. Oh, a little closer than I thought, but hey. He didn't see me, so it's all good. Oh. I rather enjoyed the physics on that one. We got a bunch of urns around here. Really hardly worth opening most of the time, but I don't know. I always kind of feel like I'll miss something if I don't. Let's see. More empty stuff. Alright, let me quit wasting my time on this. Oh, this is interesting. You've got... Okay. Very sneaky. Alright. That's a nice little shrine that somebody created there. Got a spine, a book, a helmet, and 2 skulls. Not sure what the significance of any of that is, but hey. Yeah, if you notice, I'm leaving a lot of stuff behind. I don't like to carry around a bunch of crap. Previous games such as Oblivion, I would kind of collect everything and think, maybe I'll need this at some point, you know, and it just gets tiresome when you don't have enough encumbrance or whatever you want to call it to carry everything that you want. And then you find some item that you really want to take, and then you have to go through your inventory. The nice thing about traveling light and ignoring all the little miscellaneous crap is that you don't have to, you know, I've yet to have to drop anything with this character. He just takes the good stuff, sells it, and I really haven't noticed the difference either. You know, it's not like I get in there and say, gosh, I wish I could afford this or that. You know, it's just, I still have more than enough gold for anything I need. Great. Still getting my shot blocked by stones and the like, too. Let's try melee weapons. Chop, chop. Yeah, that's what we're looking for. 6 times damage, better than 3 anyway. And what about this one over here? Same thing, or he looks like one that would jump out at me if I just ran past him, not stealth. Yep, another one bites the dust. All right, and there's one in the distance. So the stealth is improving as I make my way through here. I'm not getting spotted as much. Uh-oh, this one seems to have, well, not too much. I guess the little bit of armor he had kept him going, but it only took 2 shots, so I can't complain about that. Nothing in there, okay. There is, however, a lovely patrolling undead guy. The only thing that's a little tough about stealth sometimes is just the slow pace. Sometimes I just want to get the old sword out and... Ah, crap. Okay, that was not very well shot. Now he's coming to investigate. And he didn't make it. Okay, good. Yeah, so it's a slow trek. You know, sometimes I just want to make a fighter or something. Oh, look, he seems to be on some kind of pressure plate. I just want to make a fighter, a heavily armored, just run through and smash everything. You know, the stealth gets a little boring, not boring, but just tedious making your way through. I love aspects of it. You know, I love the, oh crap, didn't see that one. You know, I love making my way through without really having to fight a lot. The nice little cutscenes you get when you hit that shot. You know, the long range taking somebody out on top of a tower. All that stuff's fun, but it's just the in-between time of getting through to the next opponent that it does get a little tedious at times. But this is the character I've decided to make, and I'm definitely gonna stick with the play style all the way through to the point where you know, he builds up his stealth and then starts to get into magic later as planned. So none of that's gonna change. Another pressure plate. I've never been as big a fan of the undead fights either. It seems like they usually take, you know, a little more effort to kill and things like that. As much as I complain about always going into a cave full of bandits, I think I enjoy them quite a bit more. But the stealth, the sneak tree is filling out pretty nicely. So, you know, this is really my first time going through Skyrim to any degree of seriousness. So it will be interesting to see, you know, what the full extent of the stealth tree looks like as I fill it out. All right, so on into the next chamber here. I have no idea how deep this cave's gonna be. It seems pretty major. I get the sense that we're looking at probably a Golden Claw length adventure, and if that's the case, I am going to cut it somewhere towards what hopefully is the middle. I don't want to have another, you know, 45-minute, hour episode. It's just too long for one episode. So down goes another one of these undead night watchmen, if you will. Must just save a mint hiring the undead to be your night watchman. They don't have to sleep, and I assume that you don't have to pay them either, so. Get all these potions here. And what do we have here? 14 gold coins. I don't know what the deal is with the little bit of gold that these guys are carrying on them. Is that the amount of gold they had in life and it's still on them? I don't know. What do the undead spend gold on? Clearly not clothes, based on the way these guys are dressed. And their weapons are ancient, so I don't know. I guess that was their money that they had in life. Ah, crap. And the stairs have blocked my shot again. Okay, this one has magic. I probably should get out of stealth mode and, yeah, let's use the scimitar. Okay. I do not like him having a ranged attack and me not. I don't appreciate this. Not cool, dude. Not cool. That's another thing that ends up making me look like a noob. Get a quick heal here. When I get caught in stealth mode and they see me, and I'm always trying to change out of stealth mode, get the weapon out, and it just seems like all the while I'm trying to do all that, they're taking like quarter to a half of my life bar, so I probably should work on being a little better at that transition. Either that or not getting detected so often. I was doing good for a while there. I was on a roll, but it would be nice to get the stealth to the point where I could at least move through full speed stealth and you know, still have the quality of stealth I need and not have to move slowly. At least, I mean, you're always going to be slower in stealth mode than when you're walking or running, but you know, it would be nice to at least be able to go at the full speed of the stealth mode. That would speed things up quite a bit. I really should just do it anyway, since, you know, I'm getting caught half the time anyhow. Alright, I got some kind of a bridge here. What is that? Alright, I have no idea. Maybe something, alright, well anyway, we've got this guy in the distance. Another restless one. They seem to have a little bit more durability. And down he goes. See, that's what I'm talking about. Those little cutscenes and the physics, it just makes the stealth all worthwhile. Alright, so this quest is running a little long, so I'm just going to cut it right here, and we'll pick it up next time. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.